y'all. It is about 6:10 in the morning and this is going to be a Monday with me. I might make it a few days with me, make it a whole work week in my life. But for the most part, it's Monday morning. Your girl did not want to get out of bed today. Did you hear that? That was weird. I'm whispering right now because Luke, my husband, he just got home last night super late from being out of town for a week. So I'm downstairs and I don't want to be causing a ruckus. So I'm gonna be, you already know. If you're new here, I have like this love for this bridesmaid cup. I have two of them that were given to me during my bachelorette party and I use them for my pre-workout. I love it, love it, love it. I think they're, I don't know, just so disposable that they're fun. Project One. So I love my Project One. It doesn't make me extremely jittery. If I take a full scoop, I get the nose itch as pretty much every pre-workout gives me. I take like a quarter scoop like this and it's just enough to wake me up a little bit in the morning. And I really like the way that it makes me feel because some pre-workouts, especially, I think it's called the C4, I don't know, but they make me extremely jittery. So like I tweak out. I'm not about that. I also can't really do energy drinks. I wish I did like them because they're so trendy. Like the whole entire Celsius thing. When I drink Celsius, I don't really know what happens to me. It's like some sort of out of body experience. Cheers. So welcome to a work week with me, or work day, TBD, on how long I want this vlog to be. Anywho, we're gonna do 15 minutes of cardio. Usually I do 20, but 15 today because it is a longer workout. And then we're gonna do full body. I'm gonna mic myself up. And if you guys watch my last mic'd up video in the gym, it is really loud to mic myself up. Some people, it doesn't bother them, but for me, I'm very sensitive to anything auditory. So I was very sensitive to editing that video, and if I didn't love it, I didn't want to put it out. So I did voice over the first half of the gym workout because it was too loud. A lot to say. Here are our mics, and here's my pre-workout. We're gonna slam this on Monday morning, just a little bit. Oh. If you're new here, I'm really happy you're here. Hey, my name's Veronica Burton. I'm a 25-year-old living in the Atlanta area, and I work in advertising, digital advertising. I'm an account manager, and I go to work pretty much Monday to Friday. And this is just my life around what I do during a work week. So this is me mic'd up. I'm wearing a sweater right now because I kind of self-sabotaged myself, and I unplugged our heater that turns on automatically at 6 in the morning because of an unknown reason. I honestly can't remember why I did it. I just turned off the whole power strip, and it's one of the Amazon Alexa plugs. So then it forgot what time it was and stuff, and it kind of threw the whole thing off and it didn't turn on this morning. So now I'm kind of freezing in the garage. So, you know, hopefully this helps me learn my lesson. I do this to myself all the time. Like, me and this plug have serious issues. But anywho, I'm gonna watch a YouTube video. Content creators lately have been hit or miss with me. Like, some of them have actually demotivated me. I don't know how to describe that. But two right now or three right now that I really, really love, that have made me really excited about my own personal life and my own things, and aside from what they have, like, it hasn't made me envious, has been Michelle Reed. I love Michelle Reed. She's the reason why I started vlogging, because at first, this is funny. So 3 years ago, I'm pretty sure 3 years ago, circa 3 to 4 years ago, I had no idea people did YouTube. No idea. I had no idea this was a full-time job. I did not know about the world of YouTube. I truly didn't. It's probably because I had no interest, therefore I did not really register any information that was probably going on in my head. I thought it was very heavily male dominated. I did not know vloggers existed. I knew influencers were a thing, but I didn't know that was really possible on YouTube because I didn't really know the possibilities of YouTube. And my best friend Kylie, she likes to watch vloggers, and she has a few that she watches, and she's like, oh, like this girl Michelle Reed that I watch on YouTube, she started a podcast and you should listen to it, and it was called But What's Next. Since then, Michelle has kind of taken a break from the podcast because she doesn't like to overexert herself or whatever her rationale may be, and her videos just make me, they remind me of myself, and she's very different than me, but she is just a regular person. And I was like, I can do this. I've always wanted to make a channel because I feel like I am the voice of the regular people. That sounds so weird, and I'm not trying to say, you know, like, that's why I do it, but that is why I do it, essentially. She gave me the courage, and I'm grateful to her for it, and she just continually makes her regular life seem so, so, so beautiful, and not in an envy-provoking way. So I really like to watch her stuff. Kylie Roth is just hilarious, and I think she's so cool, and I really think we would be friends in real life. If you're watching this, Kylie, let's be friends. And then I also am a new Whitney Simmons girly. I have not watched her old videos. I literally just started watching her 2 months ago. Like, my first video I've ever watched of her was Why I Left YouTube, life update, get ready with me. I have not watched any previous. So I'm a new Whitney Simmons fan. She's the reason why I am mic'd up. I really loved her workouts when she was mic'd up in the morning. I was like, that'd be so fun if I did that. I have a lot of internal dialogue going on. I was like, I need to just learn how to make that external. So I'm excited to do this today in the gym because actually it's gonna be really fun to do it in an environment where people aren't staring at me, because at my gym, there's not a lot of vloggers. Like, I feel like some of these gyms that other vloggers go to, let's talk while I set up my bike. But I feel like some of these gyms that other vloggers go to, there's more people like them, so it's easier for them to not feel as embarrassed. I don't know, that's a theory, it's a working theory, but I've seen one girl in my gym vlog, and I wanted to go talk to her, and I should have, but she was like kind of in the zone. What is all this stuff? Luke has like a weird setup here. Do you guys ever just wonder what, like, if you're married, do you ever just wonder what your husband does sometimes? Because I do. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm very curious. Also, vlogging with this mic has made me realize how nasally I am. And if you guys didn't see in a previous vlog, it is confirmed. I have a deviated septum, and it's really bad. Apparently this, because I've always had breathing trouble, and I thought that was just normal. And then Luke was like, no, honey, you should be able to breathe normally through your nose. And I went to an ENT, so ear, nose, and throat doctor. Pause. All right, we're back. I need to get on this bike, but real quick to wrap my story up. I went to an ear, nose, and throat doctor, and he stuck the little camera up my nose. It sounds weird, but it's really non-invasive, and at least in my perspective. And this, I believe this side of my nose, the wall of my septum, the middle part, is touching the outer wall. So I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear it, but this is my right nostril when I breathe. Clear as day. And this is my left nostril. I literally feel the blockage. So I am very likely going to get that corrected early on, because I do have issues with my sleep and like waking up and not being able to breathe enough and mouth breathing. And if I want to get this down the line, if we have kids or when I'm older, I'm not gonna be able to recover as fast. I just am in a perfect position right now to be down for 4 days. And I know you don't go down that hard. I know it's an outpatient 30-minute procedure, but for me, I want to give myself enough time to recuperate. So that's what I'm considering. I'm considering, because I'm shocked at, my inability to breathe out of my left side. Okay, let's get on the bike. Okay, So obviously I just got off the bike to put you guys on. I just did my last push. So when I'm just watching YouTube and not following a bike workout, I'll usually do like, oh, I'm breathing so hard. I'll do like one loop, which is about a little over a minute on. Then I'll do one loop off. And when I'm on, I bump it up by about 4 or 5 in resistance. And I'll just kind of power through it. But I notice a difference to when I shake it out like I am right now, because we're at about minute 16, my goal is 15, and I have to do a cool down. Because when I got off to let you guys watch, I felt the lactic acid in my legs literally just go zit, zit, tense right up. After cardio, if you immediately hop off from like a very hard cardio state to moving on to your next machine or just moving on with your day, if you feel that buildup, it's because you have lactic acid that needs to be flushed out. Since I did track and cross country in high school, whenever I think of mileage, I think of literally the chalk, because I think I have PTSD. Mile repeats were literally the bane of my existence. I would cry, I would puke. I was a puker. I totally was like dry heaving in the corner, and people just left me alone. They were like, oh yeah, that's just Veronica. She's just being crazy. And wasn't that the truth? So I'm about done. I'm gonna finish this lap that I'm on. I'm pretty sure I just felt the murmurings of a period cramp, which this week and this weekend on Thursday morning through Sunday, I'm going to Utah to go skiing. And you know what's gonna blow? Being on the slopes, bleeding and cramping. That's gonna suck. But we're gonna be grateful that we even get the experience in the first place. So, am I right? Am I right? I am right. All right, do a little stretchy stretch. My quads, I smell like an onion right now. I didn't put deodorant on because I'm in my gym with no one around me, and Luke isn't even down here. And I sure smell like an onion. That's hilarious. Ew. Sometimes I really shock myself. But here's our workout for today in case you want a little sneak peeky. On the Healthies app right now, that's what we're doing. Better get started. Let's go down. Tighten the core. Squat, squat, squat. And up. The key with the front squat is you want the shoulder mobility, because if you're holding it and putting all that weight on your wrist, don't do a front squat. It's gonna hurt you so much more in the long run. You wanna build up that mobility. This is what got me there. A very long time of doing this over time is pushing my shoulders up and letting that weight stretch out whatever muscles those are, the delts or whatever. Ooh, it's a deep stretch there. All right, I like to prop my phone on this because it's eye level and then I don't have to go find it all the time. So convenient. All right, so first set is going to be 5 by 8. We only got time for 3 or 4. We're gonna see how fast I can get through these. I don't think I'll ever max out a front squat again in my life if I can avoid it. I just don't like loading weight onto my front that's heavy. It like my vertebrae feel made smaller, like they're made smaller. That made no sense. All right, first set, arguably the worst set. Not too bad. 3, I have to be conscious of not rolling onto my toes. You know what? Fuck it. Excuse my French. We're going. I used to be able to front squat like 180, which is kind of funny. I was ripped, y'all, in college. My back squat was like a 253. It was insane. Yeah, that's super awesome, and I can squat a lot of weight, but now my knee pops all the time. So I have gotten it checked out, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's just I need to stretch it a lot because when my hip is tight, that's when it pops, and when I stretch it out a lot, it doesn't. So you know who I am wondering where they are? My husband. He told me he was leaving early for work. Naughty, naughty. He definitely pressed snooze. I feel bad because I woke up earlier than him and I snoozed on him and woke him up, and I could tell he was upset. I'd be upset too, but I have this weird thing. Okay, let's load this and then I'll tell you. I'll tell you about my weird thing. You gotta stick around though. Stick around. 3, 2, 1, lift off. 4, I look like my name is Holga. Oh, okay. When my hair is in a slick back bun, it's kind of funny to me because I do look like my name should be Holga. This is what I was saying. I have this weird thing where I actually like to be waking up before my alarm because it gives me the illusion that I have more time. That might just be a me thing. When I wake up and I have a little bit more time, I feel like I can gently wake my body up rather than jolt, like jolting out of bed, if you know what I mean. See? The scragglers. All right, let's do this. I do have to get a move on because I am talking to you guys too much. You're too distracting to me. That's significantly heavier. One left. One set left, baby. All right, let's do it. Let's get this bread. 1. We all know I love my bread.
Why are both of them gone?
I don't know.
I'm missing both my garage door openers. Did you take both of them off?
I could have. Here, take mine.
No, I'm just gonna go. Maybe.
I'll put them on tonight. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Have a great day.
Babe, I could have just pressed a button. That was so loud.
What was loud?
The button. Is that another jeans?
No.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm proud of you for waking up. Oh, I almost just fell over. What am I doing? I'm like breakdancing. I like to target my glutes with these, so I like squeeze, zoom. That burns. I lost count completely. I didn't even start counting. Actually, yes, I did. I did 2. I'm gonna do 4 more. Landmine squat is next. Ow, I almost took myself out. Oh, I never know where to go with these because I'm usually too close. Whoa, see, I actually hate these, but I'm gonna do them anyway. Squeeze. Okay, so I think I'm gonna stop miking up right now and maybe switch. I'm gonna mic up when I switch to upper body, but I need to get a move on. Let's go. Sometimes I have to do just some truly weird stuff to pump myself up for this because this is heavy. For me, this is heavy for me. For you, it might not be, but for me, it sure is. All right, and 3, 2, 1, heave. Oh, heave. Let's go, girl. Ugh. I love how there's no one staring at me right now because I'm at my own gym because I'm blessed. Have an awesome life. Have a great job. Have awesome friends. I also can't count. Oh, that felt like the last one. One of my favorite workouts is just rear delt fly, rear delt anything. Booty shot. I don't think you will be. All right. You'll be fine. All right. 3. Shoulders back. Oh, come on. I feel like Superwoman. 3. All right. Who's that bitch? I'm that bitch. Because that was awesome. Last workout exercise, and we're done. Shoulders back, core tight and engaged. Starting here. Don't drop here because you lose attention. I learned that recently. You want to have it here. 1, 2. Okay. Who invented these? Arnold Schwarzenegger? Because Sir, you got me. Bowed up, because these burn like no other. They don't stop burning. That's what gets me. They don't stop, just like I don't stop. You get a rear view. And up, come on. 2, 3. I did 2 more because I can. Chewing the inside of my lip for the past year from anxiety, I'm pretty sure. And your girl has like lines because of it. So now every time I try to, I just have to remind myself, we don't want no fine lines because of your own doing, not even because of age or laughing. And then roll those shoulders back, because I'm a proud lady. 1, 2, let's do it. 1, 2. We're done with this workout, y'all. Yeehaw! Love it. Alrighty, y'all. Why is it so dark? As you guys know, I use a vegan protein. And honestly, the result of me using a Phorm vegan protein is because I've tried not every brand, but a good majority of brands, and like Orgain, Aloha. I've tried those brands. They are either too chalky of a taste, they have too much sugar, so I'm getting way more calories than I bargained for. At that point, I'll just eat a protein pancake or something. Quality of the protein that Phorm has, I've never been able to not digest it. So it's really easy for me to digest, which is huge, because sometimes, oh shiz, that was a lot. Sometimes protein is kind of hard to digest, especially whey proteins, like the cheaper ones. Even if you guys don't necessarily use Phorm, I'm happy to answer your questions, because pretty much the truth remains true across different brands. Like the basics of what protein is, what it does to your body, how it works after workouts, and why you need to take it within a certain amount of time after your workout. So if you have any questions about that, let me know. Let's go ahead and get ready. All right, we are all ready, going to work. Really all I have today is chicken rice, broccoli, and mushrooms, and some buffalo sauce for the chicken because it's so good. I got some hard-boiled eggs, raspberries. I bring a vanilla cinnamon, Siggy's, plant-based. That is lunch. Let's get in the vehicle. Relate, but sometimes when the sun hits the floor of my house a little different, I can see all the crumbs, and I really need to run the vacuum through here. Anywho, it is about 8:30. Hopefully it is. I feel like it's more 8:40. Quick outfit for today. Just black denim, Skims white shirt, my Vans, and that is a wrap. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I got my hair cut, and Maggie finally cut it again, and I have my bangs back, because before they were down to here and they just wouldn't flare again, no matter how hard I tried, so we're good now.
To her family. Why?
Just call me the bag lady. Am I coming back for my camera? Of course I am.
Oh, really? While I'm eating my snack?
What's your snack? Yum. My hand's like yum yum.
I have my protein shake in my bag.
Ew, is it chunky? No. It has ice in it. Alright, so it is about 4:55 and for me to leave, I have to send 3 emails. 3 dang emails. So I'm gonna pretend like I'm a hostage until I get this done. And I'm gonna turn a timer on because I want to leave. Bear. Bear, do not go in the trash can. Stop. Stop, stop. You are naughty. You want my food? Well, you can't have it. Uh-oh, you lost it. Sit. Oh. This looks a little sketchy.